welcome to my channel. I'm Chandler Knows Best, and today's video is going to be on 3 self-care practices that I think everybody should be including within their daily routine. As you can see, I am cozy, I got my matcha latte, like I am on the self-care routine kick. Like I've been doing nothing but just really trying to take care of myself, doing yoga every morning, watching what I eat. I replaced coffee with matcha lattes instead. I've just been really focused on just attracting positivity into my life and simply just taking care of myself. You can't expect to have a perfect life or a happy life or for things to go well on a day-to-day basis if you just simply aren't taking care of yourself. And today I will be going over a few things that I think that everybody should be including in their routine. And life just gets a lot more easier when you involve these things. They're important to me, and I plan to make this stuff into a lifestyle, and I want to share it with you guys. First, I just want to start off with, a lot of people are suffering from depression, a lot of people are suffering from anxiety, but a lot of people also aren't doing anything to fix it. We rely on doctors to, take some pills to mask the way we feel so we don't feel those feelings, but we aren't actually taking care of ourselves. Go out and exercise, make sure you're watching what you're putting in your body, because at the end of the day, that's what determines your mental health, your physical health, your health emotionally. Like you just need to make sure you're taking care of yourself first before anything else. Here are 3 things that have really been helping me, and I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. Let's get started. Number 1, I think everybody should be doing yoga every morning. I've been doing it every single morning. You can just start off just by simply watching YouTube videos. I watch a few YouTubers. I forget some of their names. I know there's Yoga with Adriene, and then there's some girl who's always like outside on a beach doing yoga. She's really good. But ever since I have started doing yoga in the morning, I am a lot more focused throughout the day. I'm a lot more energized. I don't really need coffee. My cat is making a bunch of noise. Jesus. Goddamn cat. You gotta start being nicer to me. Anyways, I think doing yoga or some form of workout in the morning can really help keep you energized throughout the day. Ever since I started including those things in my morning routine, my days have been a lot more productive. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. Some people feel very drowsy throughout the day, or some people can't study or focus for long periods of time. But yeah, long story short, I am rarely exhausted and I don't feel drowsy throughout the day anymore. Another cool thing is I actually look forward to waking up in the morning. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. Like when your alarm goes off at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., you keep resetting it over and over again, saying, hey, I'm gonna wake up in 5 minutes, and you keep setting it. I don't do that anymore. Yoga isn't just a workout. It involves a lot of breathing exercises, which I personally think is what has been helping like my anxiety. Yoga has been fixing that. Last benefit of yoga is I would say my mood is way better. When I'm anxious and when I am drowsy and tired, I'm a total bitch and I am not as effective as I could be. Now it's just like I'm always on the move and I'm always down to I'm always ready for more work and to do more things. I keep myself motivated. I'm so driven because I'm so energized and happy. Like my mood has been a lot better, so just please give it a shot. You could always start off with beginner level YouTube videos and then work your way up to something more advanced. I also go to Lifetime Fitness and they have yoga classes on Saturdays. They have hot yoga as well, so it's in a heated room so you sweat more. Try it, it's wonderful. Number 2, meditation or binaural beats is something that I think people should be including into their daily routine somehow. There's actually a variety of things people do to incorporate this. Some people, when they're driving to work, they will listen to binaural beats, or they will listen to a motivational speech or video or a TED Talk to keep them going. I meditate and I also listen to binaural beats at night sometimes. The reason I chose meditation is because it is important to have a clear mind. It's important that our mind doesn't overflow or overthink so that we can always be at a clear state and think efficiently and do work efficiently, function efficiently. I've always had an overthinking problem. I'm always thinking on the go, even if it doesn't even have to be overthinking. The problem is I'm always thinking. My brain never rests. And meditation has helped me. Another point I want to get across is that meditation is really good if there are certain areas of your life that need improvement. We can't just sit there and expect life to get better. I know people who are just yeah, God will make things better if he wants it to be for me. I'm like, you know what? God isn't gonna come out all the time for you, okay? You have to take care of yourself too. I think one thing a lot of people don't understand is that the mind just simply controls all things. Our mental health determines a lot about our life. If you are depressed, you are less likely probably to be motivated to do certain things, or you are less likely to want to go out and do something and have fun. But if you're happy, you're ready to go most of the time, right? I'm not saying meditation will fix everything in your life, because there are certain aspects in our life that are outside of our control, like maybe financial issues or the family you were born in, things like that. You can't control that. I'm not saying meditation will fix all that for you. Meditation will help you look on the brighter side of things and stop having a negative mindset. Like I said, I'm not saying it's going to change your life. It'll change the way you view life, which will therefore change your life. Let's just say my anxiety has been the worst it has ever been this year. And I was reaching a point of desperation. I was willing to pretty much do anything to solve the problem at that point, because I was so tired of feeling this way, and my body was getting exhausted from feeling that way, because it's like my heart rate was just constantly high. I was always nervous. Think of it as that feeling you get before you go to a job interview, that nervousness. Think of feeling like that 24/7. Meditation is something that I used to do, but I never really stayed consistent with it. And now it's okay, it's about time to really add that to your routine. So I have, and I'm a lot more relaxed. My point that I'm trying to make is there are plenty of people deal with these problems, and I'm trying to tell you, hey, I've gone through it too. I had temper problems, I had anxiety, depression, all that stuff. But there is a solution, and no, you do not have to take meds for it. You don't have to. Your life itself doesn't have to be perfect for you to feel perfect. I also believe that if there are certain areas of your life that are going wrong, it's probably because there's something within that is also going wrong. We can't really always control what comes at us, but we can control how to handle it. And how you handle it is going to just pretty much determine the whole situation, really. I think it is very common to disregard the importance of our mental health and our physical health, yet people are wondering why they're upset, why they aren't getting the things that they want. These are common complaints. I hear people complaining every day. Everybody complains all the time. So another point I'm trying to make is that self-awareness is really, really important. Really examine yourself. I'm always thinking, where did I go wrong here? That's not always a good thing as well, because then you start to beat yourself up. So that's where the positiveness has to come in. You have to have a positive mindset. You have to be really understanding to yourself, and don't beat yourself up if you make little mistakes or if you have little flaws here and there. There is nothing wrong with that. Just recognize the problem and try to fix it. Recognizing it simply is a good start. But anyways, like I said, meditation really helps you bring to that closure with yourself. It helps you realize things about yourself that you haven't. Lastly, the one thing that a lot of people don't include into their self-routine is me time. Give yourself some time to yourself. My overall point is we don't really give a lot of times to ourselves. We're always giving most of our time to our job or to school, and then we get home and we're stressed, so we complain and maybe talk to our friends about it, and then maybe we'll go out and party on the weekends. But when was the last time you actually gave yourself some time? Make a face mask, take care of your face. Make a face mask out of yogurt, put that shit on your face just so you feel like you're doing something special. Maybe it won't help, but it'll just make you feel better. Make yourself some tea. I make myself matcha tea. I replaced coffee with matcha. That has caffeine in it. It's pretty much concentrated green tea, but it doesn't make me anxious like coffee does. Because coffee can raise my heart rate. There's little things that you can do for yourself that just makes your life so much better. You should treat yourself like you're a queen. You should treat your body like it's a temple. Ever since I included these 3 things in my life, I've just been so happy. And I really want other people to feel that way too, because I know some people can't say the same. But I want people to say the same. I think if we were all happy, this world would just be a lot better of a place. So I'm really sorry for ranting, and maybe it won't work for you, but it literally worked for me. It worked for me so well that I felt the need to share that. Because I can get selfish sometimes. If something works too good for me, I'm just going to keep it to myself. I don't want the whole world to know what I'm doing. But this is some real shit, and you guys got to give it a go. That is my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, I will answer any of them. Feel free to ask if you're curious about any of the things that I mentioned previously. Also, forgot to mention I did delete all of my social media, so you guys won't really be able to find me on there anymore, but I will keep making YouTube videos. I do believe I left my email in the description if anybody wants to reach out. And that is the end of my video today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in a couple of weeks.